So behind me is a 2025 Pathfinder, Nissan Pathfinder, and I wanted to do a quick little review. We just bought this about a week ago, and all the videos that you normally see with reviews of any car, but really like the Pathfinder ones I was watching on YouTube, everybody reviews the top model, the top of the line, the Platinum. But you know what? A lot of people can only afford a lower trim level like the S, which is the entry, is what I got. And these things are about $36,900 plus delivery and this and that and the other thing. Mine was about $38,000. Way cheaper than the Platinum, which is about $50,000. And all those extras I don't really need. They're just going to end up breaking at some point, all the electronics. So let's go through and talk about this one, what this one has versus the Platinum. And it depends really on what you want, but I think with kids this is just fine. And let's go check it out. So on the outside, if you see, first thing you see that's different than a Platinum is that there is no fog lights, which again, when was the last time you used fog lights? Maybe some parts of the country you use them more, so something for you to keep an eye on. But anyways, this was, it still has nice rims. They're not as big as the Platinum ones, but they do the job. On the outside, I believe, other than the wheels being a little smaller, it's about the same as the Platinum. I really like how the back looks on these things. So the first thing you'll notice though is the back you have to open by hand. Did I forget my key? Oh, there you go. Open by hand, it just pops open. There's no button, it's not power. And you know what? I like it. I like it because a lot of times you just want to close it by hand, and you can't really do it if it's motorized. It's like it makes all kinds of noises and it doesn't want to go. This one you just shut it and it's good to go. You know what? If you got hands, this should be very easy to do. Look at that. Not missing that feature at all. Actually, I like it. Again, this is really cool because the trunk has this hidden compartment. Pretty spacious for groceries and whatnot, so they don't roll around. It's really awesome. This is pretty cool. Decent amount of space in here. Like, I can get in here and shut the door or the tailgate and definitely fit in here. These fold if you need extra space you fold these guys like this, pull the lever, and down that goes. And guess what? Platinum edition, same thing. It's not power, which again, I like this. Less things to break. With kids is just fine. So there's that. So looking at that now, let's go back here. All right, so the first thing you'll notice is different than the Platinum is plastic. Soft touch, barely. Plastic. It's got a lot of cup holders. It's got two here. So it's basically 8 cup holders right here in the back. So it's awesome. Not leather. That's the other thing. Not leather. And it's got basically 3 seats here, and it's got 3 seats in the back, which is awesome for hauling kids and whatnot. The Platinum edition has this center that you could take out, and it'll be captain's chairs, but that's all right. Don't really need that, especially if you don't always need the extra seats in the back. This is nice because then this turns into a 5-seater. So that's kind of cool. The other nice feature is that you press this button and this whole seat flies forward for easy entry into the back seats. And let's start with the back seats. The back seats are, the bottom part doesn't move. However, you can pull this and these recline. Look at that. It's a pretty decent amount of recline. If you're sitting in the back, you could definitely, you can definitely be comfortable here, even for an adult. It's a little tight, but guess what's the other nice thing? I'll show you. The other nice thing about this is that if you got passengers, especially in the back, you can move these forward and make more legroom in the back, which a lot of SUVs don't have that. And there's still plenty of legroom here. Look at that. I mean, I'm average height, so if you're taller, you might be real close to the seats, but that's kind of nice. So anyways, these are not soft touch. Again, with kids, it doesn't matter. Very spacious in the back. No sunroof. Platinum edition has a sunroof, but again, I don't care. So that's really nice. The front. Now, the front door panels are soft touch here, everywhere, well, except the bottom. Again, we got the cup holder. It's got this like black, shiny trim on the doors, on the seats. Now, this is the one part where I wished it kind of had power seats, because the S model does not have power seats up front either. Might be a deal breaker for some, but you know what? If you don't switch cars back and forth all the time, you just set it and forget it, it's just fine. You know, not a huge deal, I would say. So that's what I would say. And at first I wasn't sure, but I like it now. So there's that. The other thing is the screen is an inch smaller. Don't really notice the difference. I'm not missing the bigger screen. Also, the difference here is, you know, the visor mirrors don't have the little lights the Platinums and the higher trim models do. Middle is really nice. It's still, you know, soft touch here. Soft touch. This is technically soft touch, but barely. Nothing special, you know, out here. So, there's that. What else did I want to go over? One thing I don't like so far, and again, it's only been a week, is this shifter. It's very counterintuitive. To go in the reverse, you got to press this side button and then push forward to go in reverse. To go forward, you pull back, and then to park, you press this button. So, and the other thing, there's a manual mode. So if you push down twice, it'll automatically switch to manual, and then you're going to be wondering why this thing's not shifting. So FYI, you know, keep that in mind. I don't like that part. That's so far my only negative about the car. And you know what? The seats are just fine now that I've been driving around with manual adjustable seats. I don't miss the power seats because, you know, once you set them, you forget them and you just spend a bunch of money for it. And I was asking about getting a let's look at the trunk. I was asking about getting a car with the adjustable seats, the electronic seats, and they don't offer just that package. You have to pay for the next one up, which includes auto start, which this one doesn't have, and some other features. And again, it was like several grand more, so I was like, forget it. Another nice thing, actually, I like about this thing, the higher trim models have the engine cover. This one does not. But guess what? Every time you want to work on a motor or do anything, you have to take that engine cover off. It's just a nuisance and a pain. Again, very, you know, entry-level look here, but again, plenty of space to work on the engine. No engine covers to worry about. So I kind of like it. So that concludes this little video. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do maybe some more reviews going forward as this thing ages, you know, maybe a 6-month review or a 1-year review. But so far we like it. It's really nice, really responsive. It's got a V6, the old school V6. It's made it to, I think a 9-speed transmission, which shifts very nicely. I was comparing this to a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and this is definitely, I feel, handles a lot better, and hopefully holds its value better than the Jeep. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.